Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to show you how to make a lovely top. This is what I've been working on over the last week, making this beautiful like summer top, and I thought I'd come along here today and show you how it's done. For sizing, each one of these flowers take up 25 stitches, so just depending on your size you will chain however many you need for your size. For mine I needed 4 flowers, like 4 lots of 25, so I chained 100 stitches for mine. But if you need to make it smaller you'll do 75 stitches, or if you need to make it bigger you'll do 125 stitches. I've also got one of my sleeve panels done. So for the sleeves I only needed 3 flowers because I don't want it to be too baggy. So I chained 75 stitches for my sleeve panel, and I'm going to show you how to do this pattern working on my next sleeve. So because it's 3 flowers for the sleeve, I'm going to be chaining 75, but you chain however many you need for your size in multiples of 25. So we'll get started. I'm using 100% cotton yarn and a 4mm size hook. This weight of yarn is not quite DK, I'd say probably a weight 3 yarn, but you use whatever yarn you would like to make your top in. And I will start the pattern now with you. So to start off we need to make a slip knot and hi everyone, so I've decided to do the tutorial with you in a different colour. So I'm going to be using this 4-ply peach yarn, which is also 100% cotton yarn, and a 4mm size hook. So let's get started. So if you make a slip knot and then chain however many you're going to chain for your sleeve. I chained 75 for mine, but I'm going to be doing the same again in peach, which is 3 lots of the flowers that I previously showed you. If you want your sleeves to be wider you can chain an extra 25, but for me and my size, which I'm like between a 10 and 12, I chained 75 and did 3 lots of the flowers. So let's get started chaining. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you carry on chaining, and I'll meet you back here when I've chained my 75. Okay, so I've chained my 75 for my sleeve, and now what we're going to do is we're going to add on an extra 2 stitches, and then what we're going to do is we're going to double crochet into the 3rd chain on the hook. So if you count 1, 2, 3 and do a double crochet in that stitch, and then what we're going to do is we're going to place a double crochet in every stitch along. So yarn over and do your double crochets into each stitch, and at the end of the row you should have 75 stitches, or however many you chained for yourself. If you want your stitches a bit tighter you might only need to do 2 lots of the flowers, which would be 50 stitches, but if you want them a little bit looser like me, make sure you do the extra flower and do 75, or if you want them really baggy you might want to do 100 stitches. But carry on making your double crochets all the way along to the end of the row, and I'll meet you back here to show you what to do next. Okay, so I'm here, I've completed my 75 double crochets. Now we're going to chain 2 and turn our work, and this chain 2 will not count as a stitch, so straight away we're going to put a double crochet into that first stitch. At the beginning of every row we're going to chain 2 and turn, and that chain 2 will never count as a stitch, so we'll always put our first stitch into that first double crochet. So that's 1 double crochet. We're now going to do another 6 for a total of 7. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 double crochets. We're now going to chain 2, skip 2 stitches and put a double crochet in the third stitch, and then we're going to do another 3 double crochets for a total of 4. So that's 1, 2 and 3. That's a total of 4. Chain 2 again, 1, 2, skip 2 stitches, and in the third stitch do another double crochet. And now what we need to do is 17 double crochets along here, but this counts as our first, so this will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17. So that's one section of your first flower complete. Now we're going to chain 2 again, skip 2 and put 4 double crochets in. That's 1, 2, 3 and 4. I've just got a bit of a tangle in my yarn. Just 1 second. Okay. Then we're going to chain 2 again. 1, 2, skip 2 and do 4 double crochets. Actually no, skip 2 and then you're doing 17 double crochets again. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17. Then we're going to chain 2, skip 2 stitches and double crochet into the 3rd, another 3 double crochets for a total of 4. Sorry, my yarn's in a knot again. I'm really sorry about this. I don't know why it keeps tangling up. Okay, so we've skipped 2 and we've put 2 double crochets in, another 2 for a total of 4. Then chain 2, skip 2, and we're going to double crochet along here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing 10 double crochets here. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whoops, 9 and 10. And that's how you should be looking at the end of row 2. Okay, so to begin row 3, we're going to chain 2, turn our work and put our first double crochet in the first stitch. We're then going to do another 6 double crochets for a total of 7. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. We're now going to chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2, and in the 3rd stitch we're going to do a double crochet. In the center, this chain 2 space, we're going to put another 2 double crochets in, 1 and 2, and then in this next stitch we're going to put a double crochet in for a total of 4. So that's 4 double crochets, 1 in that 3rd stitch, 2 in the center and 1 in the first double crochet. We're going to chain 2, skip 2, and in the 3rd we're going to put another double crochet, 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space, and 1 double crochet in the next stitch. And again we're going to chain 2, skip 2, put a double crochet in, and now we're going to do another 10 double crochets for a total of 11 along here. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not sure if the light's good enough. Don't know if that makes any difference. I hope you can see what I'm doing anyway. So now we're going to chain 2 again, 1, 2, skip 2, and in the 3rd chain we're going to put a double crochet in, another 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space, and a double crochet in the next stitch for a total of 4, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the third, 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space, and a double crochet in the first double crochet. And then we're going to chain 2 again, skip 2 and do our 11 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2, and in the third stitch put a double crochet in, another 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space, 1 and 2, and a double crochet in the next stitch for a total of 4, chain 2, skip 2, and in the third put a double crochet in, 2 in the chain 2 space, and 1 in the next double crochet. Whoops. Then we're going to chain 2, skip 2, and then do 4 double crochets in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And always make sure you do your last double crochet in the actual double crochet stitch and not the chain 2, just to keep the sides of your work all neat and straight. So that's how you should be looking at the end of row 3. Right, to start row 4, we're going to chain 2 as we always do and turn our work. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a double crochet in that first chain 2. We're then going to chain 2, skip 2 stitches, and in the third stitch we're going to do a double crochet, 2 double crochets into the chain 2 space, and 1 double crochet into the first double crochet here for a total of 4. We're then going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in this next space here, this next chain 2 space, we're going to put a treble crochet in. Now to do a treble crochet, you're going to yarn over twice, insert your hook through the space, that chain 2 space, grab the yarn and pull up a loop. You'll have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. That's how you do a treble crochet. And then we're going to chain 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to skip these 3 double crochets, and in the 4th one we're going to do a double crochet, 2 double crochets in this chain 2 space, and 1 double crochet into this first stitch here, and then we're going to chain 2 again, skip 2 and place a double crochet in here, and we're going to do another 4 double crochets for a total of 5. 1, 2, 3 and 4, including the first one we did is 5. Then we're going to chain 2 again, 1, 2, skip 2 and into the 3rd stitch do a double crochet, 2 double crochets into the center space here, 1, 2, and 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Going to chain 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in this next space here we're going to do our treble. So yarn over twice, insert your hook through the space, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 3 of these stitches and into the 4th stitch do your double crochet, 2 doubles into the chain 2 space, 1 and 2, and another double crochet into the next stitch, chain 2, skip 2 and do 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, chain 2, skip 2 and into the 3rd do a double crochet, 2 doubles into the chain 2 space and 1 into the next stitch, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, treble crochet into the center of this chain 2 space, don't forget to yarn over twice, and then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 3 double crochets and double crochet into the 4th stitch, 1, 2 into the center, the chain 2 space, and 1 into the next stitch, chain 2, skip 2 and 4 double crochets into the next 4 stitches. And this is how your work should be looking at the end of row 4. Okay, to begin row 5, we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, turn our work and place a double crochet in that first stitch. We're then going to chain 2, skip 2 stitches and into the 3rd stitch do a double crochet, place 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space and 1 double crochet into the next stitch. We're now going to chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the second petal of our flower, and in this chain 4 space we're going to do a single crochet, another single crochet into the top of this treble crochet, and another single crochet in the chain 4 space, chain 6 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to skip these 3 double crochets and into the 4th do a double crochet, 2 double crochets into the chain 2 space and 1 double crochet into the next stitch, chain 2, 1, 2. No, so we're going to chain 3 now, because we're going to skip 1, 2, 3 double crochets, and into the 4th we're going to do a double crochet, 2 double crochets into the chain 2 space, and a double crochet into the next stitch, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and into this chain 4 space we'll do a single crochet into the top of the treble, and a single crochet into the next chain 4 space, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, skip this double crochet, and into the 4th double crochet we're doing a double crochet, 2 double crochets into the chain 2 space, a double crochet into the next stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 3, and into the 4th do a double crochet, 2 doubles into the chain 2 space, and 1 double crochet into the next double crochet, chain 6 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and single crochet into the chain 4 space, into the top of the treble, and into the top of the next chain 4 space, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, skip these 3 double crochets into the 4th double crochet, 2 double crochets into the chain 2 space, and 1 double crochet into the top of our first double crochet. And that's how you should be looking at the end of row 5. Okay, for row 6 we're going to, whoops, my work's come undone here. For row 6 we're going to chain 2, turn our work, and put a double crochet into that first stitch. We're now going to chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is our biggest petal. And into this chain 6 space here, we're going to put a single crochet in. We're going to do single crochets into the next 3 single crochets that we did on our previous round. And a single crochet into that chain 6 space. So you should have 5 single crochets now. And we're going to chain 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to skip these 3 double crochets, and into the 4th we're going to double crochet. Because we did a chain 3 here on our previous round, we're going to put 3 double crochets in that space. So 1, 2 and 3, and into the next double crochet we'll do a double crochet, and we're going to repeat that again. So chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Into this chain 6 space, make a single crochet, 3 single crochets into the next 3 single crochets from the previous round, and another single crochet in the chain space. Chain 8 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Skip these 3 single crochets, and in the 4th double crochet, 3 double crochets into the chain 3 space, 1, 2 and 3, and a double crochet into the next stitch. I'm going to chain 8 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Into the chain 6 space, do a single crochet. Into the next 3 single crochets, make a single crochet. And into the chain 6 space, another single crochet for a total of 5. Chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. I'm going to skip these 3 single crochets and into the these 3 double crochets into the 4th, do a double crochet, 2 double crochets into the chain 2 space, and 1 double crochet into the top of our first double crochet. And this is how row 6 should be looking. You can see we're building our flower. We've got 3, and we'll continue now with row 7. Okay, for row 7, we're going to chain 2, turn our work, and place a double crochet into our first stitch. We're then going to chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2 double crochets, and into the 3rd, make a double crochet. We're then going to do 3 double crochets into this chain 8 space. So 1, 2 and 3. And now we're working our way down. We're going to chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And where you have your 5 single crochets here, skip the first single crochet and into the 2nd, make a double crochet. Into the next one, make a double crochet, and into the next one these are single crochets, 3 single crochets, skipping 1 either side. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then into this chain 8 space we're doing 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. Can be a little bit fiddly. And into this first double crochet here we're doing a double crochet for a total of 4. We have 4 double crochets here and we need to get to here, so we need to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, skip 3 and into this next 4th stitch make a double crochet, 3 double crochets into the chain 8 space, 1, 2 and 3 for a total of 4. So we have our 4 double crochets. I'm going to chain 6 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Skip the first single crochet and single crochet into the next 3. That's 1, 2 and 3. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 double crochets into the chain 8 space, 1, 2 and 3, and another double crochet into the next stitch for a total of 4. So we have our 4 double crochets. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 3 stitches and into the 4th make a double crochet, 3 into the next chain 8 space, for a total of 4 double crochets. We're then going to chain 6 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, skip the first single crochet and put the single crochet in the next 3 single crochets, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then in this chain 8 space we're going to do 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, and 1 double crochet in our first double crochet for a total of 4 double crochets. So we have our 3 in the space and our last one in the 4th, and that completes the end of round 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. So to start row 8, we're going to chain 2, turn our work and put a single crochet into that first double crochet, a double crochet into the first stitch. We're then going to chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2 stitches and double crochet into the third, 3 double crochets into the chain 6 space for a total of 4, 1, 2 and 3, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have 3 single crochets here. In the center one we're going to do a treble crochet, so yarn over twice, insert your hook into that center single crochet, grab the yarn and pull up a loop. You'll have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We're going to chain 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to do 3 double crochets into the chain 6 space, 1, 2 and 3, and another one into this first stitch for a total of 4. So you have your 4 double crochets. We're going to then chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2 and double crochet into the next stitch, the third stitch, 3 double crochets into this chain 3 space, 1, 2 and 3, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, chain 2, skip 2 and double crochet into the third stitch, 2 double crochets into the chain 6 space, 1, 2, 3 double crochets in there, sorry, not 2, for a total of 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and yarn over twice and do a treble into that center single crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 double crochets into the chain 6 space, and 1 double crochet into the next stitch for a total of 4, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the third stitch, and 3 double crochets in the chain 3 space, 1, 2 and 3, and 1 double crochet into the next stitch for a total of 5 double crochets, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the third, 3 double crochets into the chain 6 space for a total of 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and yarn over twice and treble crochet into that center single crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 double crochets into the chain 6 space, 2, 3, and 1 into that next stitch, for a total of 4, skip 2, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the third, 2 double crochets into the chain 2 space, and 1 double crochet into the top of our first double crochet. And that's how row 8 should be looking. Okay, for row 10 and our final row of our repeat rounds, we are going to chain 2 like we always do at the beginning of the round, and turn our work and place a double crochet in the first stitch. We're then going to do another 7 double crochets, another 6 double crochets for a total of 7. So 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 goes into our chain 2 space, and 7 goes into the first double crochet. We're now going to chain 2, skip 2 and put a double crochet in to the third stitch, 2 double crochets into the chain 2 space, and a double crochet in the next stitch for a total of 4, chain 2, skip 2 and place a double crochet in the third stitch. We're now going to do 17 double crochets with this first double crochet counting as your first one. So 2 and 3 in the chain 2 space, that's 2 and 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16 in the chain 2 space, and 17 in the next stitch. And that's how you should be looking so far. I'm going to chain 2, skip 2 and double crochet into the next third double crochet, 2 in the chain 2 space, and 1 in the next double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, and then we're going to start our 17 double crochets again, with this being the first one, 2 and 3 in the chain 2 space, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16 in the chain 2 space, 17 in the next stitch. Then we'll chain 2, skip 2 and double crochet in the next stitch, the third stitch, 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space and 1 double crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet, that's 1, 2 in the chain 2 space, 3 in the next stitch, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. You double crochet in the next 10 stitches to complete the round, and that's how your work should be looking. Now all you have to do to build your sleeve or your front or back panel is to continue repeating rows 3 to 10. So it will be 7 rows repeated for each like group of flowers going upwards. For my sleeve, I think I'm going to do 4 flowers up and 3 across. If you want longer sleeves, do more. If you want shorter sleeves, do less. But this pattern is so like adaptable and versatile that you can actually make it to fit whatever size you want or however you want it to be. And if you just continue on now, starting from row 3 and then do your rows, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chapter the pattern so that it's going to be easy for you to find which row you actually want to be at, so you can just follow like chapter by chapter instead of forwarding or rewinding the whole video. If I've gone too fast, you can just pause and wait and rewind as and when you need to. But I hope you found this little video helpful, and I hope you're going to enjoy doing it and making something very beautiful. Thank you so much for watching and crocheting with me, and hopefully I'll see you all soon with another pattern. Bye for now. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Susie from Susie's Room for Crochet, and we've been working on this summer lacy top together, and I just wanted to show you how we're going to put it together. So I've done my back and front panel. For each back and front panel I did 4 lots of flowers, and I ended with a row of double crochets. And then what I did is, I'm not sure if you can see, after doing the row of double crochets, I just crocheted 25 stitches in on one side and 25 stitches in on the other side, and left like a little space there for the neckline. So what we're going to do is, you're going to seam these two 25 stitches on each panel together, and then once you've got your panels sewn together, here, here and here on the neckline, you'll get your sleeves. For the sleeves I did 3 lots of flowers, and I ended my sleeve panel with 2 rows of double crochet, so that will be the wrist end. And then what you're going to do is, you're going to find the center of your sleeve. Mine would be where this middle flower is. I'm going to go to where my treble crochet is, follow the line down, and then put that in the center there of your 2 panels. And what you're going to do, I'm not sure if I can get this all on camera, but what you're going to do is you're going to seam down here for the shoulder, and then once you've got both of those seamed together, you will have your top like this together. And then what you're going to do is you're going to seam from the bottom of your top. I'm not sure if I've got that in the camera. You're going to seam from the bottom of your top all the way up to the armhole and all the way along the edge of this sleeve here. You'll just seam that together using like an overstitch with the wrong sides of the work facing, and then do the same again for the other side, and that will be your top finished. I'm going to do mine now off camera, and I will come back and show you what mine looks like when I finish seaming it all together. So you go ahead and do yours, and I'll meet you back here soon. Bye for now. Hi everyone, so I've actually come back here just to show you how I'm sewing one section of my top, just so that you can see how to do it. So I left a long piece of yarn here when I finished off the front panel. So if you insert your hook through the 2 loops of the first stitch and through the 2 loops of the second panel, and then just pull that through, then come back again to the first one and the second one and just pull that. I'm not sure what this stitch is called, but if anyone knows what it's called, leave it in the comments below for me so I'll know what I'm doing next time. But this is how I'm seaming my top together, just inserting through the 2 loops of the front panel, the 2 loops of the back panel, and just pulling lightly. And just work your way to the end, do the other side, and then like I said in the previous earlier, just find the center of your sleeves and sew them to your front and back panel, and then you just seam up the side and along the underneath of the sleeve, and your top will be done. So just carry on like this till you get to the end, do your other side and all your seaming, and I'll be back soon to show you how mine looks. So I've marked the centre of mine with a stitch marker so I know how to evenly space out the sleeve to the front and back panels, and I'm just sewing in the same way that I showed you how to do the shoulder seams, working my way along until I get to the end here, and then I'll do the other side and the front and back seams up the side and along the underarm of the sleeve, and I'll be back soon to show you how mine looks. So here we have my finished top in green. I've just got a few ends to sew in and then it will be ready. I blocked it slightly, just damped it with some water and just left it flat to dry. And yeah, I'm really pleased. So I did 4 flowers up for the front and back panel and 4 flower petals up for the sleeves as well. Yeah, I hope you like it, and I hope you enjoy making yours. And I think it's such a lovely pretty pattern, and I'm so pleased with how it's turned out. But good luck with yours, and if you do manage to make it using my video, I'd love it if you tagged me so I can see what you've made. Thank you all once again. Bye for now.